Imagine drawing a quick sketch of a cowboy on a piece of paper, and 10 seconds later, you are playing as that exact character in a fully rendered 3D game. It didn't just make the character, it built the terrain, the rocks, the trees, and even coded a dynamic day-night cycle with a reactive weather system on the fly. Kimi K3 is cooking, and the craziest part, it's an open source model that just casually caught up to Claude Fable 5 and GPT 5.6. Moonshot AI just dropped the 2.8 trillion parameter behemoth, making it the largest open model anyone has ever released. In a matter of days, you'll be able to download a model that is sitting at number 3 on the Artificial Analysis Index, rubbing shoulders with the absolute top-tier frontier models. So what makes Kimi K3 actually tick? It's a mixture of experts model with a massive 896 experts, activating only 16 of them per token. It packs a 1 million token context window, and it's natively multimodal, meaning text, images, and video all feed directly into the same architecture. Taking a model to nearly 3 trillion parameters usually makes training costs explode. Moonshot dodged this using Kimi Delta Attention, which makes decoding that million token context 6 times faster, and attention residuals, which give them 25% higher training efficiency for less than 2% extra compute cost. But let's look at how it's actually pulling off these insane game demos. It's building directly on top of Three.js and TypeScript codebases. But here is the absolute game changer: autonomous self-debugging. When the code hits a wall, Kimi doesn't just crash and wait for you to step in. It splits the screen, reads its own error logs, and patches the bug on the fly to keep the application running. It's not just generating code, it's maintaining it. The K3 isn't just the ultimate AI game developer. It's generating live data dashboards and interactive scientific illustrations. And in a 48-hour autonomous run, it was given open source tools and told to design a microchip. It handed back a complete layout on a 45 nanometer process that actually closes timing. A chip designed by a model to serve a model, and the benchmarks back all of this up. On the SWE Marathon, which tests grueling long horizon coding runs, it actually came in first place. It beat Opus, it beat Fable, it beat Soul. Moonshot admitted K3 still trails Claude Fable 5 in overall polish, but the longer and more complex the agentic task, the better this model performs. So, can you run this on your RTX 4090? Absolutely not. Even highly compressed into a 4-bit format, 2.8 trillion parameters, means you're downloading about 1.4 terabytes of weights. Moonshot recommends deploying this on a super node with at least 64 accelerators. The API is where the math gets really interesting. At $3 per $1 million input tokens, it sounds expensive, but here's a secret: cache hits. When you're coding, you're mostly rereading the same context. K3's API hits a 90% cache rate for coding tasks, dropping the input cost to just 30 cents per million. Is Kimi K3 the ultimate AI developer? It just might be the best open model by a wide margin. The gap between open and closed models used to be measured in years. Now, we're counting in weeks. Every time this gap shrinks, the price of intelligence drops for all of us. If you want to see exactly how this model performs inside a full coding agent setup, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.